you've been called a guy that's changed the face of music, and you call it the world's best job, but you've got to look at it and say, this is really stressful because you're taking on some big giants here, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's stressful, but I think anyone that's trying to disrupt something that already exists, it's going to be incredibly stressful. And I think one of the key things is you've got to love what you do. Like, if you do that, like, I know that if I'm able to bring you the right song for when you wake up, your day is going to be 10% better. And that means that you're going to be happier when you meet other people. And that's a real meaningful change.
Let's go to the beginning of Spotify, right? You had this idea, and this idea was not a popular idea in the record industry, not a popular idea in general. How did you manage to break through?
Well, a lot of it really started with two traits. Persistence, just like what many people don't know, is I spent about 3 years going and pretty much living at the record label's office, just going in every week, hammering them with questions and comments. Could we do it like this?
Sure.
Back and forth. They were really gracious with their time, and eventually we figured out a model which they came behind. And I think another sort of secret trick was that we got them to use the product. And once you started using Spotify, you realize, wow, this is really different.
Where do you go from here?
Well, a really big thing this year for us is really bringing Spotify out to more people. So what that means is first open up in new markets. Just a couple of weeks ago, we opened up in Poland, Italy, Portugal, Luxembourg, a lot of different European countries. The other thing is that we're trying to get people to discover a lot more music through Spotify. So we had a December event last year where we announced some new features that we're now rolling out. It's pretty amazing. You have people like David Guetta already having 4 million followers on Spotify. And what many people don't realize is what that means is whenever David Guetta has a new song, it instantly hits 4 million people's phones, and they can hear it pretty much a minute after he released it, and that's pretty cool.
How much have you had to pay to music copyright services? Because that's something you guys have had to deal with quite a bit.
Well, up until last year, we paid out $500 million in total. But we're growing so fast now that we're already this year going to pay out another $500 million. That makes us exciting because at the end of the day, like, we want to pay out even more money back to artists because they're going to be able to create even better music.
What keeps you up at night when you worry about the company?
It's really like the transition to mobile. Like, I think this is the one thing that all internet entrepreneurs should be keeping you up at night because, I mean, never before have we had so many people transitioning so fast from a PC world to mobile to tablets to all of that. And there's tons of challenges with it, and there's tons of great things too because it opens up new markets, but you got to move fast.